Another day, another teen going to prison over a prank.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Whoa, wrong channel, little man. But for anyone else interested in news that's not really news, but in today's case actually made the news, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Remember, every time you hit the subscribe button, a dog smiles. Hello, welcome to Disney Month on this channel. Do you know who I am? You better tell me in the comment section.
Too late! Hey, it's Officer Toot Toot.
No, actually it's Officer Hops, and I'm here to ask you some questions about a case.
Last week we talked about Mizzy, the 18-year-old TikToker who stole dogs from an old lady, broke into people's homes, even pushed people. Some of you guys sent me this, pushed people in the middle of the street. All of them were pranks, of course, for TikTok clout. And he ended up getting just a little tap on the wrist, and the police said, "Don't do that again, you silly boy. Tricks are for kids, and you're a grown man." I mean, I think most children knows not to steal a dog, but I don't have children, so I wouldn't know. Well, the whole Mizzy situation was in the UK. Recently, in the big old state of Texas, 2 teens found out what happens when you try to do these epic pranks in the States. But unlike Mizzy, their prank landed them 10 years in jail. Maybe, possibly.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by 2 separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
May 3rd, location, Caney Creek High School. It was a normal day for the Gen Z children. TikToks were being made and new things to complain about on the app were being constructed when all of a sudden a smell fell upon, or shall I say, infiltrated their nostril. It was deep, putrid, and rancid. It got so bad that the students had to evacuate and the police were called.
Authorities over in Montgomery County, they're investigating after what's being called an unbearable odor.
It just smelled like gas.
The release of certain smells happened for 2 days. SpongeBob clip. This prompted an extensive testing of the campus's mechanical, ventilation, and their sewer system. Multiple fire departments responded to the school, including Caney Creek Fire and Rescue. And what did they find? Why were people getting sick? Well, they determined the air quality was safe. It's all in your head, kids. Now sit down and study. Pythagorean theorem, do you guys learn that in high school? Or is that elementary school? I feel like the Gen Z generation are on a different level. I know the elder generations complain about you guys, but I have talked to many Gen Z people. They can be very intelligent, very impressive. Goodness, proud of you guys. Okay, back to the story. So Caney Creek Fire and Rescue, after extensive testing, concluded that the air quality was completely safe. There was absolutely nothing to worry about. But why were so many children getting sick? Why were so many children vomiting, almost passing out? If everything was how many Texans would say, peachy keen.
I'm not gonna send my kid up there to get sicker.
Her mother keeping Kaylee home Thursday after the teen left class Wednesday with a headache.
Every kid I saw was having a headache, and plenty of them were puking. Like, I don't know them, but there was around 20-ish to 30-ish that I saw. When I picked my daughter up, all these kids were coming out with a cold in their heads. Kids were vomiting. They were nauseous, passing out.
And some were even taken to the hospital by ambulance, just in case you guys thought they walked there. The ambulance took them. They were that just out of it from a smell.
6 students taken to area hospitals. Hazmat crews from Montgomery County unable to find what's causing some to feel sick.
The school Principal Stickler, assured parents that everything is fine. Yes, some of the kids are getting headaches. Yes, some of the kids are vomiting. And yes, some kids are going to the hospital. But I assure you, it's just a normal day at Caney Creek High. We have been told by multiple resources using advanced equipment that the presence of natural gases has not been detected on our campus. Not yesterday and not today. Stickler told parents on May 4th. Well, on May 5th, the school was closed. They closed the school so more police could do a more thorough search of the school. I thought they did a thorough search for those 2 days, but okay, a more thorough search, I get it. Well, they did end up finding the culprit, and it was a fart. Hens gawked. Hens gawked. Hens gawked. Hens gawked. We're gonna say it's hens gawked. Hens gawked fart spray. Hens gawked fart spray, you can get it right on Amazon for about $9.99. It only has a 3.8 rating, but apparently it works. But who farted up the halls of Caney Creek? We have to investigate, review surveillance cameras, question everyone. Someone confessed? Okay. So someone confessed. No fart investigation needed, I guess. But that's fine. I'll just tell the story. I'm good with that. Diego Flores, 18. Occupation, student. Nickname, hall farter. So Flores allegedly confessed that the fart was just a prank and it was supposed to make students laugh, maybe gag just a little bit, maybe even a little vomit, that's fine, but it wasn't supposed to send them to the hospital. That's not how pranks works. It was just supposed to be a little haha funny joke. Now personally me, Flores, I would think maybe after the first day of vomit and hospital visits, you would probably stop, but no, you kept going. He did 2 days in a row. You saw people leaving school in ambulances, people choking, heads hurting, and you said, let's do day number 2. You gotta split these things up. So the news made it sound like they would have never caught him if he didn't confess.
These hazmat teams are professionals. They know a lot about different types of gases. Their meters picked up nothing, so it's a mystery.
He could have stopped, but he was addicted to the power of the fart. Must have been some powerful stuff. But many were saying this can't be a one-man job. There's got to be another one.
Look for the man with the terrible smell. He's the one you want.
But they didn't know where to turn, so that's when Michelle was called. We're gonna find out who it is. Listen, you little punk. I know you had an accomplice. There's no way you could have farted up the whole school like that. Don't you dare look at me like that, you little fart freak. Look at me, look at me. No, look at him, look at my partner. No, look at me. Look into my eyes. Yeah, look into that. Because over there, that's the bad cop. That's the crazy one. Now, you don't want what's over there. Why am I dressed like a bunny? Fucking Gen Z. It's Disney month. I'm trying to sell merch. You should know this movie, and you should know if you don't give me a name. Oh, we have a name. Security cameras? So all right, that's fine. I'll just tell the story. David Navarrete, 17, occupation, student, and the hall farter's accomplice. So police reviewed security footage and saw Navarrete, we'll call him Ars, walking with students around him who can be seen recoiling and covering their nose, choking and everything. And in the video it shows Ars to drop something and quickly pick it up. But was that small item that he dropped and quickly picked up a small spray can? The spray can being the Hinzocht fart spray, $9.99 on Amazon. Cuff him, Woody. Go through the consequences of farting it up in the hallway. Flores and Navarrete were booked into the Montgomery County Jail, but released the same day on a $3,000 bond. They were charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, a third-degree felony. So the two pranksters could be facing up to 10 years in prison over a fart. Authorities did not comment extensively on the investigation, but the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office told ABC there is evidence this incident goes beyond the scope of a benign school prank. Wendy Baker, an attorney for one of the teenagers, believes her client was overcharged. I am completely offended that this young man has been charged with a third-degree felony, and if the state of Texas doesn't come to their senses soon, they will look forward to defending this case in a jury trial of Montgomery County citizens. If they do end up getting the 10 years, I have to say that is quite thick, but it does seem like much, yeah? Anyway, what do you guys think? Does the crime fit the sentence? You tell me. Make sure to check out my last video, deep dive in water talk. This just in, women on TikTok have discovered Kool-Aid, but instead they want to call it water. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.
Wake up, honey, I made you breakfast. Fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap.